Hopefully that fixes our audio issue. Can you hear me now? Hooray! Okay. Audio important on the stream. Hello, Wolf. Glad you're here. So, everything you didn't hear, let's do that again. I was out adventuring and found a natural pink sheep. So, we have to make a wool farm. That just seems like the obvious thing to do when you start finding amazing colored sheep. So, that's the plan today. We're going to learn a little bit about redstone stuff that help you guys work your way through a little bit. Like the first thing is everybody presumes if you want to make a dispenser, you have to have a fully healed bow. You do not. You have to put it in manually, but you can take your trash bows and make dispensers, which is amazing because then you have a lot more options. So we have our dispenser here, and then we're going to make a couple of hopper mine carts. Now, sadly, we don't have real glass access yet. So we're not going to be able to see our little sheepy very much. But that's okay, because we're going to see their wool, and that's the part we care about the most, right? The challenge for us is going to be the observer piece of this. So we're going to have to do it manually until we can get into that darn nether. I had no luck finding... That's what I need. I had no luck finding more lava or dripstone to make lava turn into more lava. So we're still at this grind. So that's okay. That's awesome. I hope that it is calming and fun so that you can tuck yourself in and just enjoy this stream on your way to Sleepland. All right. So where do we want sheep? I think we're going to go this direction. Yeah. Makes most sense to me. And I forgot the chest. I'm very organized today, you can tell. Your message was perfect. You did a good job. You don't need no stinking translator. You got this. Okay. Now, when I do my sheep farms, I like to build the farm and then so to help this kind of work in an auto-magically way, we're going to use a hopper minecart. And that's going to allow the hopper minecart to pull down the drops. And by doing that, we don't need to have like a minecart running around, things like that. So, all right, just technical checks here. Perfect. Now, to keep the minecart from falling off, you want to have dirt or something around it. Otherwise, you're going to have it go wandering away, which works great for this farm because we want dirt and things around us so that our sheep have food. All right, So I'm just boxing this little guy in, and we're going to pop down the hopper minecart. Hello, guy. All right, and then we're going to just hide him in here with dirt. Now, we need to get the grass working its way up, so we'll just let that process get started while we do everything else. This really, really does need glass, but we don't have it. So we're going to have to improvise a little bit in grassland here. That's okay. We will make it happen. All right. So this right here, where a hopper minecart is, that's where our sheep is going to be. And they're going to eat the grass around them. Okay, so we want to make sure we have lots of food opportunities for them. I am well today, Guy. How are you? All right. So if you had glass, you're going to do this. Too tall. Okay. Just a little diamond shape. And as soon as we have glass, we will be swapping out at very least the bottom one because we need that grass to be able to move easier. And the wood is going to make it almost impossible. All right. So we are going to just kind of let that do its thing. It will work without glass. Guys, glass works so differently than regular building blocks. It's really a big deal. Even if you can only get one or two, it will make it move a little slower, but it's okay. It's worth it. All right, let's see. Do I have anything that I can sub in here? Not really. Okay, so this is going to be like a weird jerry rig thing you'll see. I don't know how conventionally approved it's going to be, but we need that grass to move, right? If we swap out this bottom here, like that, for a slab that hits me like a slime. Ay, ay, ay. I love redstone, so I always have new tricks and gadgets and things happening. I do enjoy finding new ways to automate the world. And luckily, you guys don't have to watch all the trial and errors. I break things for an hour trying to figure it out. You get to see the finished products. All right, so this trick, we put a slab under here. Our sheep's not going to escape, but our grass is. So if you're just really in a situation where you don't have access to glass for whatever reason, this is a trick you can use to get your grass to grow. Redstone fan, absolutely. Redstone fan. I love Wallace and Gromit too. It is so fun. Being, all old and stuff like I am, we would watch the VHS tapes a lot. It's timeless, honestly. All right. So by doing it this way, our grass is going to keep moving, and we're not going to have to worry about losing our sheep. Once the grass gets up here, we'll fill that block in. Save our wood. Ha. Yes, we're just getting started, Cole. Thank you for coming. So for those of us just joining, I was off looking for lava, but I found a pink sheep instead. So we're working on sheep farms for wool. And we're going to get these guys separated right now, actually. You stay. The sheep does not have a name yet. That is one of the things we need to work on. Okay. You go there for now. So we kind of just need to wait for this grass to get up here a little bit for us on these ladders. It takes a little while. Now, this is totally not applicable for servers because generally speaking, servers just don't sleep. But in the single player world, oops, if you sleep at night, it makes the grass grow faster. It's weird. I don't know why, but it's a thing. So take advantage of those nights where you don't have something you need to do. Thank you, Guy. I appreciate you guys all being here. Okay, so we have so many options for it to climb in there. We're just going to let it do its thing. Now, unless we want to have some crazy long building, when we're able to get all 16 of these going, we have to figure out a shape for our farm. I like to do it in kind of an oval because at that point, when you get enough resources and all the fun redstone bits, you can actually get a hopper minecart going around on powered rails and never think about this thing again. So, you know, you kind of plan ahead a little bit on that, and then you can just upgrade the farm really fast as you get farther into it. Okay, so with that in mind, let's work on our next one. We don't want it crazy far away. This is kind of part 2 here, so it'll take the space it takes. All right, and once again, we're going to kind of encapsulate this. I promise this will look much better when it's done. And we want our rail here. And we're going to just box this in. And then our hopper minecart. There we go. And again, that's going to just suck down whatever these guys have as far as wool. And we're going to put the dirt on it so it can become real. And we'll just double dip on this ladder here so it can start moving its way up. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. I do have an iron farm. We're going to sleep real quick because we want to get this grass moving, and then I will show it to you. As a redstone heavy person, iron farms are an absolute must. All right, sleep done. I'm doing better at remembering to eat, guys. I won't starve to death this time. So this is our iron farm. If you guys remember, we were working on getting the iron to bring it all the way down so we don't have to climb up. So yeah, it's doing its thing. Getting our red flowers and all that good stuff. It is just a classic iron farm here. 5 villagers, lava, water, and we let the golems cook up there. You know, I've never found that I needed to go crazy on my iron farms. It's just about pacing yourself a little bit. And also remember, in a flat world, we have golems everywhere, all the time. Like in our lake. So yes, I'm eating, thank you. As these golems are like protecting our villages and stuff, they're also giving us iron. So flat worlds have a little bit unique mechanics already built in for iron. So you don't have to go crazy on the iron farms. Just one of the things I love about them. All right. And we're just going to collect all this slime because we have a bouncy house castle to make. Probably not today, though. Because let's be honest, we need a lot more slime. Our villagers are all being very happy in there. All right. So let's see how our grass is doing, because it's kind of the hurry up and wait phase of things. Hey, hey, we have grass. All right, let's patch that up. It is actually everything. It does XP and mobs, and because we are in a flat world, we get lots of glow ink, because that's like the #1 thing you get in here. I guess we should do a little tour because it's been a little while since we've been here. So we get mob drops. It's got a few layers on it. So the higher layers, they drop and auto die, obviously. So we just get the drops. And then we get enough that if we want to play XP games, we can. So it works good. Right now, I don't really have anything to use my XP for. So I don't stress that piece too much. But I am glad to get the drops. And then I have a special sword set here, just in case I don't have mine or it's broken or, you know, all the things that happen in life. And then this, in case you're wondering, is gridded out because this is our spawn chunk. So just one of those things to keep track of as you go along in a flat world. This is on normal. I usually play on hardcore, but I wanted this to be more of a tutorial type stream series. So we're just on normal so that I can talk too much, basically, safely. All right. Come along, Mr. White Sheep. You're going to come over here and make more sheep. Yeah, I am like the worst about eating when I play Minecraft. I don't know why the concept of putting food in my Minecraft face is complicated, but it is, at least for me. So it's one of those things I really have to pay attention to. All right, let's get some wheat real quick and get these guys started making us more sheepies. Now, because we're going to be manually working our wool farm right now, it's not that big a deal. But if you have your redstone in hand and you're automating this right out the gate, make sure you color your sheep the color that you want it to be before you activate the shears in that area. Because once this thing gets going, you will never see a sheep with wool. It will always be naked. And you don't want to have, 800 white sheep forever. I guess I could dump all this slime. Okay. Let's come over here and see how we're doing. Well, we're being cornered by slime. All right. Flat World Hardcore is crazy challenging. But if you're looking for a real challenge, definitely try it. It is worth the adventure factor. You will die a lot at the beginning as you learn Flat World, but it's so much fun. What did I do? I worked. That's what I do for the holidays. I work. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. This ladder is for the sheep, not just the grass. We did get to have some fun little family time, which was great. I was really happy for that. It was just kind of a quiet holiday for us. All right, so one more thing that we want here is a trapdoor. Once you get your sheep in, you will need this trapdoor so you don't fall in with him, because getting out means basically losing your sheep and starting all over again. You don't want to get your sheep in here too soon. You really need that grass to have a chance to do its thing. So it really is a patience game at this stage, because we need this block to have grass and at least one block next to it that the sheep can have feeding into it. When this is automated, you have an observer that you will use, and we'll show you as we get to that stage of the game. But the observer, as soon as that sheep eats the grass, because you're going to be observing grass, not sheep, it will shear the sheep. And so at that point, you're kind of out of luck, unless you have a way to get more grass, because then it's a one and done farm, and that's not the point here. So we want to make sure we have lots of grass block options around it so that you can keep the process going infinitely, ultimately. On worlds where I have all my redstone going, I can get about a stack an hour of white wool. Now, interesting random fact, different color sheep harvest at different rates. I don't know why, but they do. So if you're really set on a particular color, make sure you're starting your process early so that you have a chance to get enough wool gathered to do a big project. I don't really build with wool that much typically, but in a flat world, your color options are super limited. So I've gotten in the habit of making one of these in every world. All right, well, we just need to let that do its thing some more. So in the meantime, let's go see what's going on with all of our different little friends here. Not the slime. They're not our friends. They're annoyances. All right. Gathering the pumpkins. All right. Do you have any good trades yet? Looting's not bad, I gotta say. I should go get a book. We're gonna lock him in. He's had such cruddy trades. I've been ignoring him, honestly. He actually has a good one, so we're gonna go with it. We definitely need to be working on an anvil. Oops, we're still gonna need that. We're done with that. And that. And I thought I had some books in here. Aha, there we go. All right. Let's get Mr. Looting locked. Hooray! Okay. What else we got going over here? Who else is having fun in games? I know. It's bedtime. Stop running. Impaling. Ugh, that's a minute and a half away. Loyalty. Again, not really needed. There's no water in this world. So if we want to have like drown, we have to invent that ourselves. And I don't know if I'm going to play with copper. So unless we're looking for copper, I'm probably not going to make a drown farm, to be honest. It depends. If this runs long enough, we'll have all the farms ever, because that's what I do. But in the meantime, we're going to look for the functional ones. So this is on version 119. I tend to be really slow to upgrade to the new versions. I've had some really bad luck with them, which is not giving them enough time to sort out the kinks. So, especially for streaming, I stick on pretty old, reliable stuff that's established itself. All right, here's hoping sleeping does the trick. When I sleep and you guys see those error messages, it's Lunar and my pack from a server getting cranky with each other. So I turned it off so that will stop, but that's why you're seeing the message. Oh, this grass spread is being so slow. All right, well, let's see what we have with pre-chopped wood. And I think we probably need to start thinking about a place for our horses. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. So let's start mapping some sort of horse house. I have thought about texture packs. I've even played around with a couple. I like to do my streams pretty vanilla. One of the things as I was learning Minecraft and finding that people were using a lot of texture packs, it kind of got confusing for me trying to figure out what I was actually trying to do because it didn't look right. And I was new and didn't know what I was working with, right? So I like to keep my streams really vanilla. And I guess as a side effect of that, I just haven't done much in my personal gaming with them. So I do, like on servers, they have texture packs and I really enjoy them. So I'm not against them. I just haven't found the one yet, I guess. And I have Cole who sends me amazing pictures with his texture packs. So it's very tempting. I'm really thinking about it. Trying that adventure again. Oh, that's cool. I like the ability to have the pretty vanilla sort of experience available. I'm just kind of mapping here in case you guys are wondering what the heck I'm doing wandering around. Yeah, I know, so I watched a lot of hermits and watched Gemini Tay and stuff, trying to just kind of learn and get ideas for building. And it was a little bit confusing sometimes as I'm sitting here with very, very vanilla. Yeah, I think staying close to vanilla is key for me. I enjoy the game in vanilla. I'm not bored with it yet, so maybe that's part of it. I know sometimes people kind of get bored and they start looking for all the add-ons and stuff. I'm not there yet, so I think that plays in too. All right. Let's see if I can make a square, because that's what I do best, but a not square completely, at least, barn. It's a barn. It's going to be somewhat square. But our horsey friends need a home, not in the rain all the time. All right, let's just make this like a pass through. Hey, thank you for the raid. I'm glad to have everybody. We are on a flat world. We are doing just kind of a general Let's Play sort of stream series. We're wanting to just kind of share the unique pieces of Flat World and kind of how you can navigate those to have a really unique type of gameplay. I know Flat World's kind of underrated for most people, so that's why we started this stream. And you will see tons of slime because that's just part of Flat World. The format of a Flat World is basically bedrock, 3 layers of dirt, the end. That's your entire world. It is in the plains biome, so if you want something that's not in the plains, you're not getting it unless you can get a wandering trader to maybe kind of hook you up with stuff. But we were adventuring, looking for lava, desperate for lava around here, so that we can get into the nether, and found a pink sheep. So today we're making a wool farm in a world without quartz yet, so a little bit different. Oh, and we don't have glass because we don't have any desert. So our poor little pink sheep is going to be amazing, but alone and invisible. All right. He is tucked in safely now. And we're going to put the lid on so nothing eats him, because we like our sheep uneaten. All right. Now, once you actually have redstone pieces, you're going to have an observer looking at this grass block. So we want that grass block to be what we're figuring out if our sheep is eating or not. That's the game plan. And then we'll rig up the redstone to set the dispenser off. But we don't have that yet. Must eat. So we are, we're going to do it here. Hopping. We're going to put our dispenser in here in the wrong way, because that makes it extra fun. Yeah, you get to stay there, sheepy. Ah, this is the hardest part. We want the mouth facing towards the sheep. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I was thinking I would have done this before I put in our sheep run, but we'll do it this way. Doesn't really matter what side you put it on per se. It just depends, and actually, I'm lying here because I want to put it over here. Which way you want your rails and stuff to go later. So we're going to go in a loop this way. So I want my dispenser here, because then all these mechanics can be in the middle and be ugly together, and leave the rest of us alone. Okie dokie. All right, sheepy. Are you prepared to be dispensed? There we go. So you got to get like in front of it so that you can get some angle on it there. Hello. Yes, so we found the pink sheep while we were adventuring, so wolf farm had to happen next. That's just a must. So because we don't have observers yet, I'm going to put a button on it. And then when we push the button, it'll dispense shears. And let's just put some shears in here. This is so ugly right now, you guys. I'm so sorry. But it's going to do a job. That's what we're here for, right? Okay. No, I have not gotten to the nether yet. That's why I'm struggling in redstone land, because I need that quartz. So we have our sheep in here. And you guys see we have all this grass coming in. So when he eats, it will replenish. And we will safely refill. We push the button. He gets sheared. The wool gets picked up by that hopper minecart we have hiding in here. Okay, so the hopper minecart's up there. And we end up with wool down here. It is something we'll have to kind of manually keep up with. Just add to those Minecraft chores that we all have. for short term, but we will get to the Nether as soon as I can find lava, and then we will be good to go. But that is how you can make a really easy wool farm without having a lot of redstone available. These little guys. Anyway, so, and then we have the ladders going here, so we are in good shape. And we can see his little toes, which will let us know when he's fed, so we can come push the button. And I think maybe I'll just leave the ladders for now, make sure he has lots of grass. And now he's all safe and tucked in, so we love that. All right. Oh, visitors. We love our visitors. I'm so ready to have a house that has lower ceilings. I think we've demonstrated the house visitors sufficiently at this point. All right. Yes, pink sheep are very, very rare. So I was about flabbergasted when I walked into a village and it was just sitting there in a pen. So it had to come home. There was no other option. Totally derailed everything. But that's okay. I'm happy about it. It is a good thing. Let's go feed these fools. As we get more sheep, then we can get some more colors going, and this wool farm starts actually making the world go around. Which will be very nice to have something other than gray and brown, basically, in our world. Okay, let's do some pocket emptying again. That can all wait. Need dirt for this. Actually, let's block these. See how we're doing on the slime department. We're getting there, getting there. All right, we are done with you guys. Working our way towards the anvil here, slowly but surely. All right. Oh, yeah, I need to go fix things out there before I forget. Again. All right, let's go fix the crops really fast. We need them to keep working out here. Then we'll get back to our barn. Sorry if the stream's kind of all over the place today, guys. I didn't prep as much as I normally would. So I don't have all my pre-made boxes today of stuff. But I guess that's one way to just see the world, right? I know, you're gonna come break what I'm doing right now, aren't you? Yep. These little tiny slimes won't hurt you, but they will push you around and be super annoying. So if you are, worrying about like tools and things, you can just punch them if you want to get them out of the way. But if you're, working on speed runs or things for time, you can ignore these guys. They're totally don't care about you. Okay. How are we doing over here? Get some more crops in. Oopsie doopsie, he wasn't ready. Haha, okay. Where'd I put no? Right there in front of my face. Alright. Keep things moving along over here. All right. These guys all want me to trade with them so I can have emeralds, and I really should be doing that. So we do need them. But that's kind of boring stuff to watch. It's just villager grinding. Not that this is, riveting right now either, but I kind of want to just leave that for when you guys don't have to stare at me doing it. Let's go build another square. Okay. And we'll peek in on our sheep feet here. Oh, they're not pink yet. All good. All right. So let's get some walls going. Horses, they can jump, obviously, but they need some height to do it. They do need a 2-wide opening if you want them to walk through something. Weird Minecraft mechanic is that you can have gates, 2 gates next to each other. If they're both open, the AI thinks it's a 2-wide space. So if you're building like stalls and things, make sure that you're getting that double gate action going, so that you have a fighting chance of getting your horse to actually walk through the door. Like if you're riding it or whatever, especially if you forget to give them enough height. All right. I made a rectangle instead of a square today. Are we all excited? A different shape. All right. So give them a nice high space here. Pretty good. And we're going to do one more layer, but we're actually going to take this around. So we can put in a loft. Alrighty. So there's lots of different ways to make stalls. I've seen so many amazing designs. A lot of people like to have walls. Some people like to do like rails, fence gates, things like that. So many options out there. So make sure you get creative with it a little bit. Our limited options for materials definitely challenges us a little bit. But maybe if you have access, consider using another wood to kind of color and spruce up your stuff a little bit, just to put some more accents and fun into it. All right, we have L-frame. I'm going to go here and start our loft. We're still in a very oak world, sadly. But the lovely thing is, if you're not speedrunning and you're kind of here for the long haul, is you can switch things out as you go. So, we're all oak ridden now, but as our spruce supply and stuff comes up, we can definitely swap things out, do some accents, things like that. We're still a little bit early game for a long run, so it'll be good when we get there. All right, we're just gonna patch that in. I know my Bedrock people are like, it's so slow when you do that. We don't have speed bridging. So we have to do it the long way. And I'm just not that confident of a builder as far as block placing too. So I'm very conscious of every block I'm trying to put down. I presume the speed will come with time as we practice and learn. But just, do things your own way. Everybody does it a little bit differently anyway in the long run, so. right. Close up that gap. And then we'll throw some light so we don't have a complete and total mob farm here. And then get back to the stalls themselves. Fall in the hole, please. Ugh. I need to get good. That's what it is. I'm not good. That always works. Okay. And I forgot to put light up there. Ah, I'm brilliant. Okay. We'll get there. They're kind of trapped up there anyway, so it'll be fun when we go back. But okay. So it's just me here. I don't need a ton of space, so we can give our critters some pretty luxurious accommodations. I like to leave it inset just one there from the door. So we're gonna have nice big stalls for them. And I like symmetry as much as I can. We're gonna go with that. And then crafting table 1,000,001. All good, guy, thank you. And let's get some fencing. So horses do a 2-high thing. I kind of like this look, where you're kind of mixing the different styles. All right. There we go. Fencing for days. And part of the reason I like it is that you can actually put your lighting on it. So when we get to a point where lanterns are a realistic option, we can just put some lanterns in and it looks so neat when you do that. And then, because we made sure we had lots of space here, we can get the double wide gates we were talking about. Sticks, that's what I need. Some gates. There should be enough room here for the horses to jump in, but I like to have the gate option. Sometimes you want to get in without a horse, to get on the horse, but this right here actually gives you an option to do that. Do you have to be a little bit careful that like slimes and stuff don't jump in? If you start having problems with that, we'll just take out this one block right here, like so, and just put a fence. And it actually still looks really cute. Gives you an option to get in and out without the horse getting in and out, and doesn't let mobs in. So it's always just a good idea in general. Now I am going to just duplicate that since we have it on this side. Like so. There, so this one's a little bit smaller, but this is probably gonna be for a donkey or something like that. We just have the 2 horses right now. And then this is going to be our loft access. Probably need more than that. Wrong one. Okay. So here, we will put in the ladders. So I don't have to worry about mobs climbing up. I just go ahead and put that there. And I like to put the ladders a little extra high because I'm graceful and want to make sure I actually make it. Throw up some light real quick. There we go. Okay. now we can start talking loft. Think about, like, in real life, what people use their loft for: storage, office space. So it just depends on, like, what you're wanting to do with your space, and then tailor it to that. They tend to be tall, um, which I'm not going to do because I don't want it to be a slime factory. We're just going to go one extra. So that's a great question. We don't really know. I had a system issue that messed up my day count, but at the moment with the restart, we're on day 22, and I'm thinking we had probably about 10 or 12 days in before the crash. So we're going to kind of roll with that number at this point. But we don't really know what day we're on, sadly. Okay. So there's the height that I want. Now I have to learn how to build. As we all know, that's my challenge here. Yeah, we're probably around like 34 or so days in. That'd be a good guess. Hello, spiders. Plural. Wow, everybody came to party. Yeeks. Maybe we're taking that bottom rung out. That was annoying. Food. Food. Yes, food important. Okay. I wanted to make some stairs. And we're going to pretend I know how to make a roof. I have played with the mob farms so much, I can like tell the difference in the sound now of how many I have to deal with. It's a weird thing, I know. All right. Let's play We're Not a Horrible Builder. I end up having to go back and take out all this wood, but it helps me get the shape going. I'm very new to this whole roof thing, so I do it the hard way. I'm never sure how high up to go to match things up. So yeah, this is the beginner way of figuring out your roof. And just kind of going back and forth and working through it. Trying to get a good guess. I think we're probably close. Once you get the first one in, you can try not to die jumping on them. Just copy it for the rest of your roof. So only the first one looks horrible, and then you can clean that up, and it looks like you knew what you were doing the whole time, and nobody ever knows, unless you do it on stream. There we go. I guessed right. Hooray! Okay. We're gonna just take this over a little bit. You can tell I've been practicing. Alrighty, righty. I can't figure out what their decision making was for spawning on stairs. Things like iron golems will, but some mobs won't. It's very strange. There you go. When you are standing on a block, you can look straight down and see where you are. So we're going one extra over. I'm told that makes roofs look nicer if they overhang. So we're going to give it a shot today. Something new for me. You know, you old hat folks are like, yeah, I've been doing that forever. But I'm learning how to make things less janky and square. And that's part of the journey we're on with this series. All right. Ta-da! It looks like we did it on purpose and everything. Oops. And then I just shot my mouth off and Karma said, excuse me. And the upside is we have tons of wood at least. So we got plenty of that. All right. Roof line in place. Clean up our mess here a little bit. I turned the mob noises down quite a bit, but if they're too loud, let me know, you guys. I will get them down further. All right. Okay, so now we have sort of a shape going. Now, let's see. And parkour? No, we can't because I am not good. Need to eat. Okay. This is part of why I did this in my house. So I could practice how to use a ladder. I am obviously not good yet. Okay. Where's making crafting table 5,000,003? Okay. I forgot to make more stairs. And even when I carry them around, I forget to use them and then just make new ones anyway. Alrighty. Got the overhang. It's actually kind of cool looking, but not what I wanted. Wow, okay. Okay. Kind of cleaning up as we go here a little bit too. There we go. I think that's all the placeholder blocks out of the way. Now we want to come down one extra here. So we have an overhang going this direction also. Kind of adds some depth to the roof line and makes it look a little less boxy, which is one of our goals of this series, is to learn how to be less boxy in our building. There's so much you can do around a stable, but so be it. Oops. So we probably will put some like roof accents in here because we're doing a loft. We want, you know, an access and things like that. But for me, at least at my stage of learning, I want to just put it in and then I will go back and tear out as needed. I'm finding that like windows and things are much easier to do after the fact once you know where you want to put your stuff inside, rather than trying to fight with your window placement to put things in. So you might consider that. Tearing out's not the end of the world. and it's worth it to get the shapes you're really hoping for. It'll despawn. It'll be okay. I might get to it because single player has a lot longer despawn, but crawling up and down here is not something I'm good at. So we have more oak than we know what to do with. It's about the only thing we have as far as blocks in any kind of quantity. I do have a cobblestone grinder, so we were able to get a little bit of stone in the mix, which is great. We're gonna just get this going. Nice. All right. There's probably a faster or easier way to do this. I just don't know it. So this is how I do it. But our first not flat roof in this world. So hooray for that. I'm pretty excited to have not a total square going on. All right. Hooray. Almost done with this side. And we'll switch to the other side. Probably crowded this to the tree farm a little too close, but it'll be okay. Sometimes you forget you have a whole world to play in because you don't have a bunch of people waiting around on you to share it. So if you're playing solo, use your whole world. Don't make the mistake I just did and crowd yourself. Alrighty. Very cool. Alright. Maybe we'll do it top down this time, see if that's any better. I don't know. Speed-wise, I'm sure this is riveting. I'm not sure what would be faster for me. I have such bad vertigo, this is actually making me dizzy. So that's part of the slow, intentional way I'm building. For those who have played with me before, my vertigo is pretty legendary. I don't do that jump skip thing that people do. I don't fly unless under duress. It's pretty bad. But I figure it out and we still play. All right. You're almost there. I think vertigo-wise, bottom up is better for me because I have that sort of feeling of something under me. Welcome back, Guy. We're just watching me fight to build a roof on our barn. All right. Yeah, roofs are not something I'm good at, Sue. It's taking more than is pretty, but we're getting there. No. Okay, we made a crafting table. We're going to use it instead of making 5 million more. Bye, crafting table. It's going there now. All right. Knock this out, and then this should be the easiest one. We can go clean up all these blocks we left everywhere. Yeah, it ran away from home. It wanted out. Wanted to be with this other crafting table friend, literally like 10 blocks away from it. All right, here we go. We have a roof that is not flat. I'm so proud of us. As we give it more personality and some sort of door over here up in the top, it will be a very good king. Okay. We are up. And so on this side, we'll probably just fill it in because that's where our tree farm is. Though it's high enough, we might give it a window or some sort of entry thing. This one we're going to open up. I'm going to try and get creative with some sort of like fence post to do like an arm on real barns. You have like a swing system to get hay and things up into the loft. We're going to lag out now. Okay, the game's going to lag. Just completely going down. Be patient with me, folks. Not sure what's wrong with it. It's sort of working, but sort of not. Just weird. Flying slime. Maybe do this. Just for funsies. Let's see if that clears it. No. Still letting me be hungry, but not eat. Yeah, apparently we're controlling time. This is super weird. I know I should go fix this, but this is just kind of trippy to look at. Okay, well, let's get you out of the way and sneak in here without you. Thank you. Will sleeping fix it? I cannot sleep. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna take a quick break and reload the game. Yeah, I will be right back, folks. All right, everybody. Thank you for your patience. It seems to be better, so we'll roll with it. All right. Let's murder you with stairs. I need your slime. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right, we're gonna jump up here real quick and push our button. Get more pink. Huzzah. Oh yeah. We have a nerd in the wall. We'll go in this way. Sleep the night away so we don't get our night flying friends. All right. Waiting. Let's get some more wood. Yeah, we're here. Let's just grab a bunch. And take some hay bales with us because they're fun. All right. Dude's insisting on standing in the door. Don't worry, guys. Your house is almost ready. Yeah, it's a lot of wood. When you start on a flat world, you basically that's all you got. So you really learn to take advantage of your wood, but you get really sick of looking at it pretty quick. I'll be really honest. I'm pretty tired of looking at wood. But we're getting there, and there will be more. For some reason, my mouse is tracking really weird. Hopefully, it's not too jittery for you guys. Okay, now, do we want more ladders? Yeah, we are going to have a lot of different woods because that's basically what I can get from the Wandering Trader. So you have like a ton of spruce wood logs. All right. I know it's like the most exciting thing to look out on, but we can practice here. And then when it looks janky, the real window will be good to go. I didn't want to do that. How do we want to build this? Thinking. Maybe semicircular. That'd be kind of cool, right? Not that we have a lot of room, but that'd be kind of nifty. If I do it the right way, even it'd be better. Need to swap axes. Okay. I have not played Bed Wars. That is Athena's thing, and she keeps trying to get me to do it with her. Oh, I know why this is not working. I'm on the wrong layer. So yeah, I have not played Bed Wars. I am not good at like the PvP type stuff. I'm not good at parkour. There's a lot I'm not good at on this thing, actually. And I love it for no apparent reason. But that's, kind of we're here to learn. I'm here to figure that stuff out. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. Can I... Now it's going to go in wrong. I don't want you to be wrong. How can I do this? Yeah, I've not been impressed with the PvP, and so I just kind of stay away from it. I'm still in the wrong layer. Oh my goodness. I am a hot mess right now. This is where I need to be. Let's see if we can build off of that. Hey, let's break the roof. That helps everything so much. Some people really like PvP, and that's totally cool if you do. I am not skilled at it. I'm not skilled at a lot of things, but it's just not something I've found to be enjoyable for me. I think I get frustrated too fast. Because especially when you're talking about like group PvP scenarios, it's really hard to live long enough to learn. So now what's interesting is PvP versus AI fighting mobs and things like that have a totally different feel in Minecraft. I'm not really sure why. But they definitely feel different. All right, let's see if we can fix this roof mess I made. Nope. Still not good enough. Okay. Go out a little further. Can I see it? I'm gonna take this one down to fix that one. And this is where we break the entire thing to fix the one misplaced block. Aren't you? Haha, I actually did that. There we go. Need to eat. I'm sure people are like, eat already. I think this looks kind of okay from the outside. I'm kind of not really feeling this for the inside. Well, it's our practice window, right? Feels very tight. And from the inside, it's very blocky. Maybe we do further down. This is just lunar. Nothing fancy about it. So I just have lunar on to help with like knowing where we are in the world, things like that for folks. Help keep track of things. It's lunar with nothing on it. I don't have any mods or anything like that per se. It's very generic. Lunar's kind of cool. It gives you, like, if you're worried about speeds and stuff, there are options to get like your FPS and things like that. So it's very cool that way. So Optifine's actually in Lunar. I just don't use it. Now it's kind of heresy, right? But I just don't have it on. interesting shape coming out here. Thanks for stopping by and watching as long as you did. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Okay. I like this nice bigger door kind of thing going on. Let's see if we are capable of creativity here. I know in my mind what I want this to look like. I just don't quite know how to get there. So we'll see what we figure out. Because we would have kind of a swinging arm would come out. I don't think these are going to be what I want, though. Okay, I must think on this more. We'll do this at another time. Because these fence posts are not going to be even close to what I want. Darn it. That's okay. This is the learning process. And that's kind of part of the point of these streams is the process, right? Letting everybody just experience that together. So when you have such moments, you know you're not alone. Well, welcome to stay. We're not kicking you out, I promise. Glad to have you. All right, let's push our magic button again. Hopefully don't break the game while we do it this time. Are you serious? It just did it again. OMG. What is it about this area? I don't understand. Okay, well, we'll just chill while it reloads. At least we know how to fix it now. Sorry, guys. This is a new weird issue. You would think if it was frozen, I wouldn't be able to move. I shouldn't be able to do things, like walk around. So I'm going to have some research to figure that one out. It's like we got our sheep on Nikki. Yes, nice. Okay. We're going to sleep this night away. Yeah, I end up with lots of plan R's and G's and Q's and Z sometimes. Backup plans for my backup plans. All right. Let's get our horses in their new houses. Okay. These are my junk drawers for streaming, guys, so I can come clean all this mess up later. But then you guys don't have to watch me keep house, basically. So they don't stay that way, I promise, especially if you're new. You can see they'll get emptied out. This is Patches, who for some reason doesn't want to jump right now. There we go. Usually a good jumper. Let's see, let's put you in this side as I suffocate. All right. Patches for the win. And this is Orion. And that is a giant slime in my door. All right. Boop, boop. There we go. Horsey's tucked in. And honestly, unless we find a like a donkey, that's it. I'm not getting more critters of the jumping variety. So I just don't need them. Although I say that, we might go goof around with breeding later. See if we can get some good horses, because I got a good starter stock. When this is automated, this all does it by itself. So you don't have to keep bothering it. But we got to get observers, and to get observers, we got to get to the nether. So there's a road here. Let's... Do I have any more hay bales? Yes, I have a couple. Let's decorate a little bit, because this place is kind of boring. Nice. I'm glad to see people motivated to play their Superflats. I love Superflat. I think it's amazing. Take you the other way, please. Thank you. That's a little bit of life in here. And then we'll put the rest of these upstairs. We'll keep working on filling this in as we have access to it. Then maybe we'll just tuck this crafting table in over here. Maybe make like a little office-y space for the business, that kind of thing. Not that we have a business, but okay. All right, cool. So, I mean, it's not super exciting yet. I'd like to get some barrels and stuff in here at some point. Yes, Mog Swamps, Superflat. If you guys are enjoying the Superflat and want to see just what the potential of such a thing is, go watch Mog Swamp's videos. He has been at it for years, and his world was just like this. He managed to break the bedrock, and he built underneath in the void. And then he made a big old ocean. And I mean, the stuff he's done is amazing. He's just an amazing builder anyway. But he took the super flat to a whole nother level. He's kind of the super flat hero for those of us who are really into this world. So definitely check it out. He's just, I think there's like a 2-hour video of everything he's done in 10 years. Definitely worth the watch if you're just looking for inspiration and different things that you can maybe do. It definitely is worth the watch. Okay. How are we doing way over here, guy? Your farm is trashed. Yeah, it's kind of sad over here. I still have my thing though. I'm guessing he doesn't have any seeds because he hasn't planted. Dude, really? I just fixed that. This farm's too far out of the way. He can't keep it going because these slimes just demolish it. All right. We really need to get our villager game on, build some stuff for them. But I think that'll be a more organized building project in the future. But I haven't forgotten about our villagers. I just wanted everybody to know that they're still a priority here. Let's go see how our sheepies are doing. Yeah, diamonds. Diamonds would be great. We have a diamond. So a diamond is not going to get us too far. We can't even do an enchanting table because we don't have the obsidian required. So we're kind of struggling in the adventure mode. I've been doing some wandering. The villages are just not being kind to us right now, sadly. So we just gonna keep rolling with it. All right. Oh, I'm gonna grab leads because I'm thinking we can get maybe our second one going here. I already have one made. And just in case. And then, oh yeah, we should pick a color. Let's go look at our flowers. All right, so we have pink, gray, and white. Very colorful world we have right now. We could do blue. Let's do some blue. We'll start with blue. I can't go that way because they will come in the house and I'll never get them out again. They only work doors when they want to. They're lovely like that. Okay. Let's get a bunch of sheepies going. Let's make you blue. I think we're getting white wolf from the mob crusher. I'm not too stressing that. Let's go ahead and take this gray guy for a walkabout. We'll put him in. All right. Let's see. What did I do wrong here? I just made my space weird. Yep, come on up, sheepy. In you go. All the way. You're going to be difficult, aren't you? Of course you are, because you're a sheep. That's what you people do. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get this off. I probably make this harder on myself than I need to, honestly, because I don't know all the tips and tricks that well. But that's okay. All right. You guys get out of my way. We gotta do some swapper-do here. Oop. And I made the same mistake again. And I didn't put the... I didn't put the dispenser in first. Never claimed to be a fast learner. I'm a learner, but not a fast learner sometimes. Okay. Death by slime. All right. Come on, guys. Let's see if I can pull this off again. Guess we just put it on this side. Why not, right? That part of it doesn't matter tons. Let me in. See if I can get an angle without making myself completely insane here. Sheep, you're gonna make this so fun. Okay. How can we work around the sheep to face our block? We can't. Is going to be the answer here. So, need to replace this one anyway. Maybe this will work? Haha! Victory! We defeated the angle. Alright, cool. We can do this. We're SMRT. Okay. Slimes are so helpful with everything we do. Alright, in you go. Oh, I forgot my button. Let's make another one. And we'll put the button back there. Have our little walkway to use it. I promise this will look much better when we get it done for real, guys. This is kind of janky. It's kind of the process. Excuse you! Alright. Sorry, these guys get really loud with their quantity. Alright, and then I want to get up here. We want to put a trapdoor up here to protect our sheep. Things will fall in here, and then you end up with like creepers and stuff in there. It doesn't end well. It's really not good. So you definitely want to make sure you cap them. Even if it's in a protected like enclosure, you will fall in there. All kinds of things will fall in, and it's a crazy situation trying to get through it. You almost always end up losing your sheep, and then you have to get it back. It's a whole event if you fall in. So just don't. Save yourself the headache. All right. There we go. We have wool production on its way. I will get this all cleaned up and made much prettier. Oh, that villager, man. All right, we're sort of safe again. All right, guys, I appreciate you coming. I hope that you enjoyed all of our silliness and my inability to push buttons correctly. We did get some wool farms going. They're very beginner. But I hope that you stick around to see as they evolve and we get more redstone access because I think it's going to be great gobs of fun. We made a roof that wasn't flat and some really weird windows. So all in all, for me, a very productive learning stream. I hope you guys had fun. And we will see you next week. I hope that you have an amazing time. I hope your holidays were amazing. And I just want to give a shout out to our friend Squid, who we haven't seen in a little while. I hope you're doing well. We will see all of you very soon. Have a great day.